Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. Takes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Breakout Tournament. Round 2 continues tonight with the women's side, and if you saw round 1, you know this is about to be a show full of bangers. And we start off tonight with Kayo Koyami, who defeated Akemi Kobayashi in round 1, and Casey Dixon, who defeated Yuri Hart in round 1.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan.
This should be a fun one. Kayo is an extremely resilient competitor. We saw it in the entire match with Akemi Kobayashi. Some say she even got lucky that she won that match. And it's hard to disagree with how that match was trending. Akemi Kobayashi was absolutely decimating her, but the explosive offense of Kayo Koyami allows her to hit a top rope finisher that she calls the Veil of Dread and get herself the win. And Casey Dixon, almost a similar case, where she took how many super kicks from Yuri Hart and still survived? So
I think like 3. I'm pretty sure.
And one was from the top rope. One of them was catching, and then another was out of nowhere, like a fucking RKO. But regardless, Casey Dixon and Kayo Koyami, this is gonna be a hard-hitting, incredibly resilient matchup. How long is this match gonna take for somebody to win? Because holy hell.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Casey Dixon.
Well, Casey Dixon has done something that the Minnesota Wild had not been able to do in 10 years, and that's make round 2. Making history for Minnesota, and she looks to advance to the 3rd round, something Minnesota Wild hasn't done ever.
You better hope she didn't hop over these ropes and attack you.
Let's go Caps, baby. But Casey Dixon looking to advance to the 3rd round over Kayo Koyami, but I can't say that's a guarantee, and that's not obviously any shade at Casey at all. It's just acknowledging the greatness that is Kayo Koyami, but you kind of have to put that in the vice versa perspective too. Kayo Koyami's probably looking at Casey Dixon like, damn, how do I beat her? It goes both ways.
Yeah. You know, these two women are planning to probably do the same thing like I said in round 1 to Tiger Prince and Tiger Prince and Dante, my bad.
Oh yeah.
They have to kill each other to win this match.
Early headlock here. Kayo Koyami went down to the ground after being wedged in a headlock herself. Koyami rolled out of it. Quick roll up there by Casey Dixon early in the match. 2 count. Koyami powers out at 2 just in time. Casey leapfrogs.
Whoa.
Leapfrogs again. Kayo calling an arm drag, and an arm bar is locked in. Kayo Koyami and Casey, very technical in their wrestling styles, especially at the beginning of this match, as you can see, trying to outdo each other. Kayo rolls her through, quick gator roll, disorienting her to lock in a crossface. Casey Dixon caught in a crossface by Kayo Koyami, trying to wrench herself out of this one, grabbing the hand of Kayo Koyami, trying to split it apart, but she rolls her out.
Yes, she does. I'll kick to the gut.
Couldn't break the grip, but that'll work. Bang to the head.
Damn.
One to the right hand, knocking her down to the knee. And Casey Dixon bouncing off the rope. Kayo! Oh my God! Flying out of nowhere, cracking her in the skull with the knee. knee, and Koyami. What a way to turn the tide back in her favor. And now back and forth we go.
These two are just striking it off really early in the match. Not to say that it's surprising at all. It's a round 2 after all. Team Dark and Casey, by the way.
Now taking the second one. DDT lands. Dixon with a big one. Kaya Koyami back to her feet once again. Casey Dixon. Oh my God, headbutt. And an enziguri.
Oh my God.
Dixon picking her right back up to her feet. Grabs both arms. Bang!
Suplex.
Down to the mat goes Kyle Koyami. And Casey's knocked on with another one.
Damn.
German. Casey Dixon. A barrage of suplexes to keep her disoriented and down. And Dixon might have looked for it. Oh wait, oh my God!
Damn.
Running through Casey Dixon with the reality check. She might have been looking for the spirit driver. Kyle did not let that happen. But a kick out at 2 by Dixon.
That's a smart of Kyle.
Close call. Who, bro? Who? Chopped in the corner. Kyle Koyami. There's another one. Chop straight across the chest of Dixon. Not a hard target to mix. And off the rope. Boom, a knee into the corner. Kyle Koyami currently in control of this matchup. And a very tight matchup with that. Koyami. Placing her against the ropes. Kyle. Sending Dixon to the outside.
He might fly.
Here we go. Off the rope. Here comes Kyle Koyami. Crashing through Dixon. Casey feeling the pain that Kyle Koyami offers in her matches. And now on the defense. And she can't seem to stop her. Kyle is rolling right now. How is Dixon going to prevent this from becoming any more serious than Koyami in a powerbomb position that could happen?
This isn't looking good. Oh, God.
Cracking that spine on the barricade. Yep. Kyle Koyami. My goodness. In the ring we go. Koyami on the apron. Wanting her to get back to her feet. Slingshot knee to the head. Turns her around for the second line. What a combination by Koyami! A cover for the win! Dixon out again! You could almost consider that a barrage of reality checks in a way. My God, yes. He might have just put in a reality check. Wait a minute! Reset the tape, locked in! Out of nowhere it seems! Tripped up Koyami.
I doubt it.
I don't think so, but it's certainly putting some damage in. But if she keeps it in long enough, she might not even need the tap. You saw Nasty Chevalier from round 2. Kyle might just pass out. But not yet. Elbows to the head. Koyami breaks out of the hold just in time. Oh my God!
Oh my God, reality check.
Out of nowhere through Crazy Dixon's head.
No.
A kick out at 2. She's still alive. She might have a concussion. I won't lie to you.
She's about to be a dumber blonde.
German suplex. Counter by Dixon. A great one at that Kyle.
No.
Kicked out at 2. Dixon definitely not. Well, I guess she's definitely surprised at the amount of offense Kyle's getting. That's not to say she has an ego, but for God's sake, I mean, taking all of those knees, you have to be a little shocked at something, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Dixon dropping her down to the ground. Desperate cover to hook the leg off of that front face block. Super flat.
No.
But a kick out at 2 once again by Koyami. Just as expected, these two are hard hitting and they're tearing the house down. They're resilient. Just as we predicted. Dixon sending Kyle into the corner.
What is she planning to do here?
Called out a little bit of revenge on the top. Casey Dixon following after, grabbing her by the head. Bang! Swinging neck breakers from all the way up high.
That
Casey
one got
Dixon.
hurt.
Oh yeah. To the middle of Casey Dixon now. Look at this. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh God.
Elbow drop. Going off a little with that one. And the Kyle. Casey Dixon not able to close it out. I don't think
Looking
I've
like
ever
Grayson Wall out here.
apparently. And to the top rope. Maybe looking for a spirit bound, but Kyle Koyami gets back to her feet. Tries to knock her off the top. Casey was prepared. Running in. Wait, Kyle takes the midsection to counter. Up on her shoulders. And look at this.
Whoa.
Gory special. A submission move. You don't see her hit this very often or at all. But use it when it's needed at least. Kyle Koyami wrenching her head. Wrenching her neck. But Dixon trying desperately to pull her hand apart and break out of it, and she does just that! Oh my God!
Damn!
Catches her with her knee on the way down!
No!
How many times has
What
she
was
been...
that?
I with the knee strike that she escaped, how many times has she been kicked? How many times has she been kneed in the nose?
I don't know. She's about to break her nose again.
I was just about to say that. It's going to be a broken nose. It runs in the love triangle. Casey caught it a bad way here from Kyle again, but Casey was prepared that time.
That's a broken jaw.
Yeah, it might just be Casey Dixon from the ground up. In a powerbomb position, he's going to throw her into the corner. Back of her head, just bounce off with a bottom turnbuckle pad.
If I'm correct, the same thing happened with Dante. They're like literally on the apron.
Well, no, not. That was his back. This is just the back of Kyle's head. Look at it hitting that bottom turnbuckle. And it's not an easy landing. And now Casey off the rope. Close line into the corner. Skating up under the top.
Whoa, tornado DDT.
Make that a satellite DDT. See, you corrected me last time. I'll correct yours. Bitch ass.
Alright, you're lucky enough that I'm not in control of anything here.
What?
Oh,
bang! Down into the ground. Head first, he drives her. And could this be the moment for Casey Dixon? All the way up high! The rebound avoided! Kyle Koyami barely gets out of that one. Coming in! Oh my God! There it is again!
Reality check.
Out of nowhere! Casey putting her hand up, hit like that!
Oh my God!
There is Veil of Dread! No!
No!
Casey kicks out. We are not done yet. Somehow, but Kyle Koyami's clearly not done either. One might not be enough, but she can't land the second. Casey counters. Right into the jaw. Dixon with a high kick. Kyle with the right. And here we go. Both are fatigued, tired, hurt, bruised, battered, beaten, you name it. And all they can do is trade blows. Casey countered by Kyle. Countered by Casey. A chop. Countered by Kyle. And a right. Hard.
It's only a matter of time you can start rolling, and there it is.
You called it. Dixon and Koyami. And Kyle wins that striking game, but she's fatigued too. She got the last hit in, but she's not exactly all there. Now she is. For a combination. Knocking her to the floor. Koyami picking her up. Hooks the leg. Bang! Fisherman Buster. And Koyami grabbing her by the head. He rolls her over again. Rolls her once more. Flips over as Casey tries to escape. And look at this in a gut-wrench position. The power so late into this match. A gut-wrench suplex. Kyle Koyami hangs on. Second one. And she rolls through. Look at this, man. The power of Koyami. Bang! And she rolls through again. Kyle Koyami. Bang! What a combination! No! Gut-wrench spit out power bomb. And Kaio Koyami still can't put it in a 3 count. Casey just will not give in. Needed a head.
She wants to win this thing.
Everybody does, but taking more of this punishment, you might not. Chop in the corner. Chop in the corner. Bang! 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 Lariat after lariat. Back suplex. Casey comes out of it. Falling into the corner. Evading Kyle with the kick.
Huge kick to the head.
Drop kick counter.
Oh,
whoa! What a move!
Wait a minute.
Catching her leg. An inverted clone release. What an innovative move by Dixon after being caught off the thrust kick. Kaio Koyami trying to get out of this one, but can she? Those legs are hurting, and she does. Just in time, but she's limping. Watch out! Casey Dixon! No, my God! Intercepts Dixon with a knee of her own once again! Koyami!
That's a break with these.
Square across the jaw! And she's ended its game! This match rolls her through! Bale of thread! And she's not done. Here we go again. Kaio Koyami, one more time to the back of the head. Covered by Koyami. Oh, Casey Dixon. I thought she had it. I was about to count 3. I couldn't believe it. But Dixon, ring awareness. Got her hand on the rope at the last possible second. And Kyle has to be both confused and livid. Is she starting to doubt herself? She almost had it. I don't think Casey would have kicked out of that if she was away from the rope. Kyle was a second away from punching her ticket to the third round. She did not just pay attention to where she was. Oh my God! Clobbered her off the top. Kyle from up high! No! One left, Baylor got countered! Roll the through, wait! Baylor grab from Casey! To the top! And a star spirit bound! From up high! No! How? Kaio Koyami powers out. This is ridiculous. This is how we start the second round, and I feel like there's no better way for the women. My Lord.
I agree.
Dixon sending Kaio to the outside. What more can you do? They've already torn each other apart. They've already proved their resilience, proved their worth. Here comes Dixon off the rope. Oh my God!
Lord.
Rope step spirit bound onto Kaio Koyami.
She's not done though.
What is she gonna do? What more can you do? Taking her onto the steel ramp, that seems like a bad idea, and that's exactly what her plan is. Look at this! Spirit driver right on the steel!
Jesus Christ.
If you can't keep her down, knock her out, and then you can! Casey Dixon.
That's a smart to Casey right there.
Yeah, finally. Onto the apron. Game over, she said! Spirit bound on the springboard! Covered by Casey Dixon! There it is!
She's up to the next round.
Casey Dixon has advanced to round 3! What a way to do it! Kaio Koyami, you have all my respect in the world, because what a performance! Casey Dixon off to the third round. Who will her opponent be? Well, what a way to start off round 2 for the women's side. But as we continue on, I just fucking jumped. Holy. No Damitu Doshi versus Mariko is coming up next.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan.
Known for me, Dudoshi. She won round 1 by taking out Amy Hunter, formerly known as Amy Eternity, for anybody who's been around for a long time, but she took her out. And while Amy did an amazing job, it was not enough to take out Nozomi.
I'm on a half a tip right now, dude.
Her opponent tonight, it is going to be Mariko, and Mariko in round 1. Oh lord, it was tough for it was tough. But Mariko arrived here tonight to look to advance to round 3, facing Mariko, and boy do I wish both of them luck, because this is about to be a banger. I can feel it in my bones. In round 1, Mariko took out Una Suseki, and much like Amy, an amazing performance from Una, definitely would have been one of the people to move on to round 2. Just got unlucky luck of the draw when it came to who she faced in a breakout tournament. But such is the way of life, and life is going to offer you one thing, and that is a chance at success. And that is exactly what Nozomi and Mariko have tonight. A chance to succeed and push themselves into the 3rd round to face KC Dixon. And I believe KC, no matter who wins, has their hands full in round 3. My question is, though, who do you have for this matchup? Because there's no doubt that this is going to be a competitive one at that.
You know, I do believe it's going to be competitive, and I bet it's going to be fast-paced as well. But I do have Mariko pulling out this win. I mean, it could go her way if she wants to continue representing Smile in this tournament.
Mariko looking to continue Smile's good reputation tonight. Obviously being a close-knit person to Eriko, she wants to take out Nozomi here tonight. And that's a good start for Nozomi. Knees back and forth. With that question mark kick, it was a wooden Mariko. Back out of it is Nozomi. Oh god, this is going to be an athletic one.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, God.
Well, that'll help.
Yep.
Turn around, there we go. Nozomi and Mariko, like I said, I feel it in my bones, it's about to be crazy. And look at him go, here we go, back and forth again.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
I can't tell if you said balls or bone.
I don't know, bone, bro, bone. Bone,
anyway.
Bang! Knee from Nozomi! Mariko able to jump through the rope! Whoa! Head to the rope through. Still in it. Put through. Whoa! Look at Nozomi! Bang!
Oh my god.
Back of the head on Mariko. Back to her feet though. Bang! Oh my god! The Divine Blade out of nowhere. What a start to this match. Nozomi.
You know, that's dangerous move right there.
Tried to size her up, it was avoiding.
Oh,
Mariko! Oh my god! Spectral arrow. Down goes Nozomi. That's tough. That is indeed tough. And look at that cutthroat. Could this be it? Already? Tried to work out by Nozomi. Bang!
That DDT.
Tried for that abyssal rebirth. Did not go her way. That's for certain. Back up to her feet. And then a corner we go. Back. Back.
God. Up to the titties. Oh my god.
Alright. Up to the top rope.
Am I wrong?
No comment. No comment. From up high. Inverted suplex. down into the mat. Mariko in pain. And one more divine blade could be incoming.
Divine blade.
Once again from the corner. Cover by Nozomi Chidoshi. Mariko powers out at 2. Close call, but nonetheless could not pick up the victory. Mariko counters. Kick to the midsection. Mariko with the right. Look at his combination.
Whoa.
Yeah, not going to be that easy. Nozomi countered by Mariko, who gets out of 2. Oh no! Oh my God! The deep stick down into the ground. And a senton. And another one for good measure. Comboing up Nozomi Chidoshi. For the win here. No. I'm telling you, man.
Targeting that midsection.
I wouldn't say
really
these.
Justin.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say these two are incredibly similar, but you can see at least a few similarities in their style.
Yeah, it seems like a strong match, if you will.
Yeah, and they have a lot of chemistry, that's for sure. Bang! Off the ropes with that boot, crashing into the face of Nozomi Chidoshi, and on top, she said it's game over. Is that gonna be the truth here? Mariko, nice ball!
No.
Countered by Nozomi, bang! Divine blade!
Divine blade.
Out of nowhere once more, Mariko getting crushed in the face. Nozomi.
That's what I was talking about.
In the corner, trying to end things right here, right now with Cyber Shock, but Mariko is able to go back the other way. Nozomi catches a foot with a knee.
Oh, knee.
Back again. Combination style avoided. Mariko counter German. Can't counter that one.
Huge German.
Mariko.
Oh my God.
Knees into the corner.
Huge knees.
Bang! This is brutal, man. I don't feel bad because this is just the name of the game. This is the Breakout tournament, baby. But at the same time, man, it almost seems like Nozomi has fallen behind. Maybe I don't know if it's experience, but I guess as far as the endurance of Mariko have outlasted the endurance of Nozomi Chidoshi, at least for right now. And is that going to be the case when she tries to connect one more Nightfall here against Nozomi Chidoshi? From the sky! There it is! And that is exactly the case. Covered by Mariko. No! Wait! Nozomi kicked out! I thought that was it! I really did!
Mariko cannot believe it.
Neither can I. I was calling that like that was the end because I really thought it was. I thought there was no shot she kicked out of that.
I mean, there's gotta be more given in Nozomi. She's a judoshi after all.
I suppose you're right. And Mariko, that's not good. Can you not tearing up the announce table?
Come on, please.
Back in the ring. Picking up Nozomi. Wait! Nozomi! Counter! Out of nowhere! Cyber Shock!
He got it!
Wow! Caught her completely off guard! Covered by Nozomi! Barely got out! Well, the match couldn't end if the table was torn up, right? That's against the rule of wrestling. Unspoken. Mariko didn't kick out because of the rhythm. She kicked out because of the table. I am the table head ass. Oh my God!
You jerk.
Wow. Mariko. Palm strikes to the midsection. And oh boy, well, that table was torn up for a reason, right? To the outside.
And it looks like we about to get that break. Oh my God.
Tope con hilo. Mariko flying through the sky.
Okay, you don't need to yell at us to move.
Huh?
Just yell at us to move, bro.
What are you talking about? Back in the ring.
What are you talking about?
You confusing me, man. Mariko back in the ring. With Nozomi on the table. What is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Through the sky! Oh, my God!
Oh, my God.
Holy shit!
Leave. What the hell got him in there?
Mariko! With a Suicide dive, springboard shooting star through the announce table. That's insanity. And both are down the count out. The count out, the referee's counting. We saw a similar situation with Breakout Xavier. Nozomi getting back up at the count of 7, and Mariko as well. Count of 8. Both barely back to their feet. 9 count, and they're both back in at the last second. I almost thought we were about to have another triple threat. And look at it.
I would have felt so bad.
And here we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Corner. Mariko.
Oh.
Striking game. Look at this. Legs and torso. Back elbow. Clothesline duck under the silver. Get caught. Back and forth they go. Look at that backflip. Goes under. Flips the leg.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Tries to thump to the back of the head. Counter. Mariko from the back the other way. What a sequence. Goes under. Backflip by Nozomi. Rolls through. Head scissor. Oh, corner. Silver kick avoided. Silver kick.
Wait a minute.
Countered by Nozomi this time. Oh, tries for the divine blade. Countered by Mariko. Tornado kick. Both of them countered. Mariko. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Tries for that big knee with counter. Nozomi goes under Mariko. On the divine blade. Off the head. And back up to her feet. Cyber jump. Covered by Nozomi. Doji. Mariko backed out at 2. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
I can't believe it as well. She wants to end this just as much as anybody.
Nozomi off the rope. Mariko caught her. Oh my God. Decent. Caught her off guard at the last possible second as she was running in for another divine blade. Knife fall.
Knife fall.
And she's not done. She knows she's not going to risk the fact that that might not be enough. She's going for another one. A second knife fall.
Another knife fall.
She's going to ensure that she does not kick out again on the springboard apron. Knife.
Knife fall again.
3 in a row. Surely that's it. Mariko will face Casey Dixon in round 3. Mariko has entered the top 4. Wow. You know, it almost seems fitting that Mariko made it there. Smile has another vicious contender for a championship on their hands, and getting this far in the Breakout tournament certainly will help Mariko. What a performance by Nozomi Doji as always. I am excited to see what she does next and hopefully coming to the main roster. And but Mariko's case, she moves on to the final 4. Well, as we continue on tonight with our second to last match, honestly, is it unpopular to say that maybe women's round 2 is already better than men's round 2 and we're only 2 matches in?
Probably.
This shit is crazy. Besides Brad breaking his favorite, that match was fucking nuts. But here we are.
Making her way to the ring. North Carolina.
As usual in PCW, women always putting on a show. Crazy camera angle, by the way. But as we continue on, Demi is here tonight. Am I wrong, though?
I can't comment.
Exactly. But anyway, Demi beat Jillian Norgard in round 1, and to be fair, she's kind of wiped her. You know, Jillian got a little bit of offense, but for the most part, Demi was pretty dominant, and she got the win. But tonight, this is bad luck of the draw for Demi, and she has to face off against Akari. Well, as impressed that I was by her debut, I don't believe she's gonna get any further than this, and that's no fault of Demi. I think Demi could have literally beat like any of the other people potentially, or had a better chance at it. But the fact that she has to face Akari just shows that the tournament is not very forgiving. And here comes Akari once more.
Deep, sweet.
Akari arrived onto the scene tonight in round 2 of the Breakout tournament. In round 1, she had a great final match against Kari Hunter, and while Kari Hunter put up a fight, it was no match for Akari. Akari just had her number for the most on that match. I mean, Akari got her offense in, but it didn't feel like at any point Akari was truly in danger of losing.
Yeah.
And tonight, I almost feel like that's going to be a similar case. And again, that's no fault of Kari Hunter or of Dimitri. At this point, it's just the fact that she got to face off against Akari, who's never lost a damn match in her career. Ever since their first one, how many years ago? I don't even know. When she was in her early 20s, I think. And now she's in her 30s, and she's yet to lose a match. That is just generation. That's insanity to me. And like I said, for Kari Hunter, let's say, I don't know, maybe she's won about 800 matches. I don't know how many matches, not matches, I don't know yet, but I don't feel like Demi is going to be the one in 1 in 800.
You know, I do gotta say, I did having to watch the show back, and I did see comment from Dimitri herself saying why would she need to be hoping she could get the chance to beat Akari. And I don't think Dimitri's familiar with Akari's game here.
No, and I mean, I can't really fault Dimitri, you know, like, she's new, right? She doesn't know what she's up against. I'm sure she's done her work, though. I mean, somebody had to prepare for this, right? She's probably seen what Akari can do after, you know, looking through it and be like, damn, so this is who Akari is. But that also means that she's come prepared. Has Akari come prepared for Demi? Or is she just winging it because she feels like she's good enough? And while that might be the case, I also think that that's probably just fine.
I think she's just always prepared.
I feel like she doesn't need to watch it in advance. It's that good. But Demi starting off a clothesline duck under. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Already! Akari just crashing through Demi with that foot stomp and a German to finish it off.
Oh my god!
We just started and Akari already taking initiative in this match. Right off the bat.
I think she heard about what he said.
Probably. I think now she's just gonna toy with it. She's like, oh really? Well, let me show you exactly who I am. Kicking away on Demi.
Oh,
I'm waiting.
Oh my god.
Demi, roll through though.
Whoa.
Roll up.
1, 2, no.
Not able to end it yet. Demi running it. Oh! Clothesline knocked her down.
Clothesline.
Demi getting a little bit of offense here. That's better, to be honest. He's getting that.
Yeah, that's
Demi.
good.
On the top rope. Demi positioned in a precarious place. It's Akari on the top. Demi looking to make her crash down from the heaven. Early in this matchup on his shoulders. Samoan drop.
Oh.
A big early move to land on Akari. Could that benefit her here? Powerbomb! Wow. And she's not done. She's got her a second time. Demi lifting her back up in a powerbomb position. Into the fireman carry. Bang!
Oh.
We've seen her do that with Jillian. And she does it with Akari here. And it works again. From behind, German suplex attempt. Lands it.
Jesus Christ.
Demi, great start in this matchup nonetheless. Akari back to her feet. Almost like a test. Looking for that.
Oh.
Came in again.
That's up again.
But Demi counters, lifts her back up. Demi. Oh my god! Great birth into the turnbuckle. A long dart. My goodness. That was vicious. And honestly, that's the way to do it. If you're gonna have a chance of beating Akari, you gotta match her viciousness, match her energy, and that's the way to do it. Off the rope, Demi, fought through. Akari with that right to counter. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Soaring through the sky. Yep, that's more like it. Back up, boom blast. Almost sending her into the corner. And Demi able to escape by rolling to the outside of the ring, but Akari does not seem that bothered by it.
Yeah, I think she's just thinking of a plan right now.
Yeah, just stepped up that stage. She had one! Oh, my Lord!
God.
Sometimes I forget she can do that.
You know, she's incredibly smart. I think, in my analysis about her, she's definitely an all-arounder. She tends not to show it, but she definitely is.
DDT!
Way. Oh my God.
She only shows it when she sees fit. And I can't blame her necessarily on the top. What the hell? Oh my God! Akari! Corkscrew moonsault!
1, 2, no!
She can do that?
Seems like it.
Oh, well, I'm stupid. Of course she can do that. It's Akari! She could fucking throw a truck if she needed to. Demi.
Are you happening?
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay.
Akari just...
Bang!
Oh my God.
Demi getting destroyed in the corner. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She is destroying Demi right now. Lifts her through again. Akari, alley-oop.
Damn.
Out of the corner in that position. Demi is just down and out right now. But Akari could be looking at anything here. Demi.
Whoa.
Hooked up and counters. Tries for that lift.
Wait a minute.
Akari got her again, but goes underneath.
Ducks
Akari
under.
grabbed him from behind. German countered. Demi rolls behind. Countered. Akari goes behind. Demi looks behind again.
Demi goes behind.
Hooks her up. Half an ass suplex.
No.
Akari with an elbow to
Huge
counter.
elbow.
Flips her off the rope. Rolls under. Split shot into that neck breaker on that rolling thunder. Rolls her up.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God! Shatter shot! That Pat Eagling move! Could that be a shot at what's to come in year 5? And look at this.
And it looks like she wants to do some more damage.
Wait! Counter!
wait a minute.
Demi! Oh my God! Demi! Down into the floor!
1, 2,
No!
no.
Almost had it. That caught Akari completely off guard. For once, I don't think she was expecting that. Akari taking shots
Definitely not.
in the future at Cat Easley. We know that they're going to face off fairly early in year 5. They have Cat Easley has a vendetta against Akari. Akari knows that, and she's just taunting. I bet Cat is in the chat losing her shit right now. But Demi able to fight back into this little by little. And Akari now in a bad way. Demi stuck up in the corner. Demi links over.
Black magic.
Boom!
Oh, you got it.
On the back of the neck. Covered by Dimitri. For the win here against Akari. 2 count is all she's going to get. About 2.5. Akari not picking up so early anymore. She's taking a lot more damage in this match than she may have taken with Kari Hunter. And that's saying something. Not to her arm or shoulder at least, but forearm countered. Knee countered again.
Oh.
Back and forth we go. Demi putting up one hell of a fight here. I will give her that much. What a performance thus far. Demi and Akari laying off on each other. Right back and forth. Demi with the right. Akari with the right.
Who's gonna win this striking battle here?
Demi with the right and Akari with one more. Runs in on Demi. Demi counters. Victory roll.
Wait a minute.
For the win here against Akari. Wait, countered. Oh my God.
Lordy.
Holy hell. German suplex. Demi did not see that coming. Trying to call back rookie. Akari combined. Oh my God. Out of nowhere. Demi was only trying to claw back to her feet. And Akari made her pay.
Not gonna happen.
Down. Hollow point from Akari. And just like that, everything changes in a matter of a moment. All it took was that German out of nowhere. It's wrapped.
And a
Hollow point.
hollow point.
It's wrapped. And Akari heading up high for good measure. Or is it to prove a point that you should not talk shit? Divine from the sky! Covered by Akari! Getting that match! Akari off to the final four. And who really is the prize? What a performance though by Demi. I will give her that much. Gave her one hell of a fight, and while Akari came out on top, it is certainly to note that Demi has a bright future with a performance like that. But the focus right now is on Akari. Who will she face in round 3? We'll find out next when Ruin faces off against Jaden Rivera. Ladies and gentlemen, the final match of round 2 is upon us. Jaden Rivera and Ruin to square off in the finale of round 2 for the women. Here we go!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, Jaden Rivera.
Jaden Rivera arrived onto the scene tonight, and in round 1, she took that Amber Bell. Yep, not exactly the hardest round 1 opponent, but I think she impressed a lot of people, especially by no sellers. That was fun. But tonight, she cannot fool around because she is not going against Amber Bell. She's going against Ruin, who took down Bella Kiss in round 1, and Ruin absolutely is a threat to winning this tournament. And, well, Jaden Rivera has to give it her all because she cannot have that tonight. Not that she did last time, but she just absolutely can't this time because Ruin is not going to play around. You saw what happened with Cha-Cha at the Dark Super Show too. She got fucking demolished when she tried to fuck around with Ruin.
She tried twerking and she got her ass dropped.
Yep. In other words, as much as I love Cha-Cha, she fucked around and she found out. Jaden Rivera cannot do the same thing tonight.
And from Seoul, South Korea,
Ruin arrives onto the scene tonight, and as always, intimidating, and I feel like Jaden is probably shaking. I can see her from here. She's looking back at you with the side eyebrow. Go help.
Oh, brother.
Ruin is looking to take the victory tonight, and it would be a miracle if Jaden Rivera takes her down tonight. And that's not to say that I doubt Jaden. I don't. But seeing what Ruin has been able to do, both here and in her entire career, I can't do Jaden. I have to go with Ruin for the win tonight. Ruin and Akari could be generational, and I believe that's exactly what's gonna go down.
You know, I can tell you this for sure. Because I know you as a great friend of mine. I always know that you always root for the underdogs, and I'm surprised that you don't go with Jin tonight because I'm going with Jaden.
Hey. Nobody said that I'm not rooting for Jaden. I am rooting for Jaden. However, just because I'm rooting for her does not mean that I'm going to pick her to win. If I'm betting on this match, I'm betting on Ruin as much as I want Jaden to win. Here we go.
Shit, I bet a whole house on Jaden winning.
Okay, you have bias, bro. Anyway,
Maybe
we
I
are
do.
underway. All right, we are underway. Jaden Rivera and Ruin, and already look at this. I don't feel like he's taking this seriously enough. And Ruin runs in immediately off the mat.
Oh.
Jaden Rivera catches her in a headlock early.
Goodbye.
Roll her through. Ruin caught off guard.
Oh.
This is Jaden's whole mindset. Roundhouse off the fake chop. Off the rope. Rivera with a clothesline.
Oh.
And another one.
Got her.
Into the corner falls Ruin. Off the rope. Here comes Jaden. Ducks under a Ruin clothesline, and one of her own from Ruin!
Wow.
Okay, whoa! Get right
wait a
back
minute.
up!
She doesn't care. She wants to smoke.
Oh my god.
God.
Ruin getting more pissed off moment by moment. It's Jaden trying to fight back now. Kick to the leg. Look at... Oh no. I don't think this is a good idea. I understand that she's got the momentum right now, but you realize how easy Ruin can come back into this thing and make her pay for what she's doing right now. Hip toss, roll through,
Hey,
go
might
out,
be
but
too
I
much.
will
She's gonna have
say,
her fun real quick.
I will say she is rolling right now. And Rivera runs in, got it, oh no, there it is.
Oh my God.
There it is. Starbreaker counter to kick, falls into the corner. And there's the karma coming back for Jaden Rivera. A shotgun drop kick, crashing her into the corner. And Ruin is rolling now. But Jaden is able to counter momentarily.
Damn.
Barrel roll.
Keep the leg.
Oh.
Not happening.
Coming up the rope, goes under Jaden.
Oh.
Back flips over Jaden. Discus lands, Jaden goes under. He flips over.
Whoa,
Oh my
flip
God,
over.
what the
Oh my
hell?
God.
Jaden Rivera, what was that? Atomic drop.
Oh.
She is
Atomic drop.
rolling right now. Double leg drop.
Oh.
Penalty kick and a front stomp. Has she gotten better over the 3 years? Because I did not see her doing this shit with Joyce Carter. Oh,
I gotta make that guess she is.
my goodness.
Oh man. Oh.
What a sequence of moves by Jaden and Ruin, but Jaden once again comes out on top. Runs in on Ruin. Ruin counters out. Oh!
Whoa, damn.
Crash down into the mat. Ruin picks her right back up to her feet from behind. Grabs the German suplex.
Jesus
Jaden
Christ.
feeling the pain now all of a sudden. And Ruin, a knee into the side of the head. And a second one.
Oh my God.
Make it 3.
Oh.
Ruin. I don't know if she's angry, if she's taking out her anger, but I would assume so, especially being humiliated by Jaden Rivera in the early stages of this matchup. The angrier Ruin gets, the more dangerous she gets. And Jaden might be finding that out momentarily. Down into the floor goes Jaden Rivera as she falls into the corner. Here comes Ruin with a shoulder block. Patches her back up for an overhead belly-to-belly
Oh
suplex.
my God.
Combo style. And Ruin
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
laying off on Jaden Rivera with strikes over and over again. And in the corner, Ruin has her sights set on Jaden Rivera here as she runs in now for the shotgun drop kick and lands it.
And she got it.
Ruin, all of a sudden, is back in it here. Grabbing her up. Could be looking to end things for Jaden. Is able to counter. A jab.
Oh.
Flip the leg.
Beat the
And a
leg.
senton. The good men are jumping up. From behind grab, that springboard. There's another senton.
And another senton.
To Ruin. And look at it. One more from the
What's the
top.
win?
Covered by Rivera here. Great athleticism, mental awareness, and versatility.
No.
But not enough to take out Ruin quite yet. Rivera back to her feet. What exactly is the next step here? She heads up high. Jaden Rivera on the top rope. Ruin counters through and she tries to knock Jaden off. Come on, my God! Starbreaker! Out of nowhere, she escapes off the top rope slide. Runs in and connects it. But Ruin powers out at 2. Jaden inflicting punishment. Yeah, Jaden inflicting a lot of punishment on Ruin. So far, so good. But you know it's not going to be that easy. As you can see, tries with a rotary foot. Ruin goes back the other way. Get the right, but Jaden comes back with a chop. Ruin with a chop.
Huge right. Oh, chop.
Jaden with a chop.
No.
It is just a back and
Up all
forth
around.
chop battle between the two of them. Oh, a headbutt by Ruin. And a discus clothesline.
Oh.
That'll do the job. Ruin
Now that was unexpected.
on her shoulders. Bang.
Oh.
Dropping her down into the ground. Simple as that. And Jaden falls into the shooting position in the corner.
Oh my God.
Ruin runs in and boosts her. And now from behind, grabbing her up. Dead with Sterling bang.
Lord.
It is just domination at this very moment. For Ruin. Ever since that Starbreaker was kicked out of, she suddenly found her stride. And Jaden placed against the rope. How is this going to fare for her? Chop across the chest once more. Jaden falls to the outside of the ring. And here comes Ruin off the rope. Crashing through Jaden.
Lord.
Ruin on top of the world once more. On the outside of the ring. Sending Jaden Rivera back in the ring. Ruin will jump up on the apron to follow. Slow, steady.
Looking for a springboard drop.
There it is!
Shotgun drop kick. Oh! But she got
Cover. Ruin once again. Another shotgun drop kick. Jaden. Powers at it too. She crashed right through her like a shotgun, no pun intended. And definitely making Jaden pay for this one. Swinging neck breaker. Ruin though. Completely out of energy. You can see that damage that Jaden put in early. It's coming back to haunt Ruin. In the corner. Ruin taking her sweet time to catch her breath. Picking Jaden right back up to her feet. And here we go. Looking to end things right now. But Jaden gets out of it a little bit.
Not happening.
He's trying for that echo breaker. Jaden trying to fight back into this thing little by little. But Ruin.
Doesn't work.
It won't be that easy. Clothesline, chop ducked under, Ruin from behind, countered by Jaden. Back elbow to the face, drop kick avoided. Back and forth they go. Jaden runs in with a chop, Ruin avoids it. Right hand counter, and the back and forth just continues to ensue.
We're just gonna get this over with and get the offense right back in.
Oh! Lands the
Looks like he's
clothesline.
gonna be Jaden.
Lay the second one, ducked under. Oh, leaped over, goes through. Catches Ruin, flips her through. Kim Robert, Ruin falls into the corner. Jaden runs in, a chop. Rolls her out. Off the springboard, comes in. Ah! Lunar Eclipse!
Oh my God.
What a way to do it! Ruin powers out!
No!
I have never seen a lunar eclipse like that. Wow!
I haven't seen that either.
Springboard lunar eclipse, what a move by Rivera. And she said it's game over once again. On top, should be looking. From the heavens, Ruin back up. Jaden comes in. Bang! Starbreaker from the sky! And here we go again. Jaden hasn't given up yet. Rivera hooks her up for another lunar eclipse. You can see the tiredness, barely able to connect it. I don't think she got all of that. Ruin out again.
No.
Seeing of how she connected it, I don't think she had the stamina to hit all of that. Did you see the way that she dropped her down? There wasn't a lot of force on it. There was enough to get her to a 2 count, but she couldn't get all of that lunar eclipse. Ruin counters again. Oh my God!
True. Oh my God!
But there was a lot of power on that one. Shotgun drop kick crashing through Rivera, and look at that, Ruin!
Oh, echo breaker attempt, and she might just have it in.
There it is. Echo breaker on the Jaden Rivera, and just like that, Ruin has taken complete initiative of this matchup once more, and she's got her up a second time. Echo breaker.
Another.
Cover by Ruin on Jaden Rivera. Jaden taps out at 2. He's still in it, and Ruin can't believe it. Jaden falls into the corner. Yeah, I thought that might have been it. She runs to Jaden.
Oh.
Counter to the kick to the midsection. Off the springboard.
Wait a minute. Heartbreaker.
Jaden Rivera. All of a sudden, right back into it. And what is she thinking? Look at her. She's thinking about something. Rivera.
She has a plan.
Yeah, she has a clear plan in mind. Into the corner we go. Rivera. Turning her around. Stops to the back. And another. And another. And another. She's clearly thinking something.
She got a plan.
On the top rope, but Ruin not gonna let that plan happen, whatever it was. Ruin, oh, look through for a power bomb.
Whatever.
I know it's a Liger bomb. I'm just messing with you. Ruin into the corner. Kick to the midsection.
Oh.
Jaden gets out again, and she sends her into the corner instead. Rivera close by. Rolls her through. Jaden, look at it! Look at it! Oh my God! Countered with the super kick. Just like that, Ruin right back into it. Off the rope. Boom!
Oh.
Shotgun drop kick. But it took everything out of Ruin to hit that. Crawling into the cover. One arm breaks on Rivera. No!
No.
Stays alive. Just barely.
You must be thinking about Sonic's feet.
Bro, drop it.
Sorry.
Back on the apron. Jaden trying to escape what could be her fate. And Ruin not going to let that happen. Oh.
Whoa, Lord.
Suplex over the top. Just like that. Ruin once again keeping her in the ring so she can potentially try to sneak another count out of her. Into the corner we go. Ruin with a chop. Ruin with the second one. Bumps her back over. Ruin lands a forearm to the spine. A second one. Ruin hooks her up. German rolls through. Lands it.
Oh, God.
What else can Jaden do right now? Ruin.
I'm not sure. But
Lifts
I
her
saw
up.
a lot of... Oh, wait a minute.
Looking for another echo breaker, but she gets out of it just in time. Uppercut counter. Ruin. Wait! Oh my God! Motoring club!
No. Ooh.
Hitting Jaden with her own finishing move. Covered by Ruin. Jaden kicks out at two. She's not going to put over her own move.
You can say she knows something again, but it works.
Ruin trying to put her away with some familiarity, and it did not get the job done. But in the corner, Ruin just pounding away. She's been whittling her down little by little this whole match, and it seems to be working in her favor. Ruin grabbing her by the head, slamming her right into the turnbuckle, taking out all of her rage and anger. But Jaden still fights out in the corner, though. Somehow, after all this punishment, discus forearm, kick, strike, another discus forearm. Jaden Rivera crashing her into the corner, clothesline. Here we go again. Breaker. She got it that time. Rivera with another chance. Somehow, someway, she's opened the door for a chance at victory. Rivera putting her up high. This is the plan she had before, and this time it might just go accordingly. Rivera from all the way up high. Inverted superplex. Hooks her up for a Boomerang Slam. Jaden Rivera hooks the leg. She's on to the final four. Wow! And the underdog prevails! I don't even think Jaden can believe it. Look at her. Oh, don't do that shit. Calm down. Jaden Rivera. What a oh my God. She busted it. I don't even think Jaden expected to win that thing, but the final four is now what she's in. Casey Dixon, Mariko, Akari, and now Jaden Rivera. But that does mean that Jaden Rivera must face off against Akari. Oh man, I'm not going to comment on that right now. I'm just going to focus on the happiness while it lasts. What a victory.
Sure.
What a performance by Ruin 2. I will give it to her. Definitely a future star in the making, but Jaden Rivera tonight is the highlight. We will see you all for round 3.